Thank you.
In the place where I came from, no one gave birth to babies. They just stayed inside their mother's bellies.
Well, in our world, babies are born and grow up to be adults. Or at least they're supposed to.
It's only natural that Tamara wouldn't understand. After all, she was living in a realm of the dead. I wouldn't expect children to be born into such a place.
But Rainey's baby will be born, right?
In due time, of course. Isn't that so?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Raindrops are falling on my head. And just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling.
So I just did me some talking to the sun.
Oh, that was terrible.
I thought it was pretty good, actually.
It was terrible.
So you'll be a mother who gives birth to her baby.
Mm-hmm. And I just can't wait.
Talk about terrible, Sam. I've heard dogs with better tones.
Hi, Sam. Tarman here. I'm pleased Rainey's feeling better. And now that that's settled, we're all set to continue linking up the continent. Your next main order requires you to retrieve some intriguing cargo. And for convenience's sake, we've decided to transport you to the mission area in the Magellan. Speaking of the Magellan, I think it's high time this old girl's weaponry got a bit of an upgrade. I've gotten in touch with a researcher based in South Fort Knott for this very purpose. I'll need your help, of course, but the details can wait until we get there. I'm sure you're eager to get underway, but the tide currents nearby have grown unstable. It's going to be a bumpy ride. As a safety precaution, I'd like everyone to assemble on the bridge before departure. Come and join us as soon as you're ready.
So, operations at the Eastern Environmental Observatory are managed by just one man, all alone in the mountains. Must be terribly stressful. To survive in such extreme conditions, you cannot afford to let despair take root in your heart. Hope is an indispensable asset. Not to downplay the benefits of the cargo you brought, but the truth of the matter is that it won't make a difference for him that quickly. But what no doubt served to give him immediate comfort was the presence of a helpful soul. You, Sam. Porters can be bearers of light for those struggling in darkness. He'll not soon forget what you've done, nor the warmth that filled his heart when you arrived.
Is here, and it is fucking good. Design your dream board video, customize your spot, enjoy your filming, party results. It's okay. Feel good, Daddy?
الو
Hello. قلت شوية قبل ما الناس.
اوكي ما في مشكلة. Yo te mandaba esto. ايه؟ حتى انا كيف بفكر فيكي.
وتوحشت اشوف رموشك المحلوة.
ايه والله شو اعمل؟
توحشت اشوف ضحكتك واسنانك السوداء المحلوة.
حتى انا اكثر والله ما فيش فكرتك اليوم بتروحي المسبح. والله شو اعمل مع هذا الشغل شو؟
تعرف شي واحد كبر شيخ وعنده الاولاد والاحفاد
ما بعرف، هيك كنت مفكر، ما شكلي ما انتبهت.
وعادة أنا العطلة ديالي يوم الجمعة، أوكي، بس أنا داومت الجمعة عشان أخلص.
ايه فهمت عليكي. اه
نسيت هيك.
وزين. وش انتوا تحت المي؟
جوني هدية كان.
حلو. not bad. قال لك حلو not bad يعني.
المهم نظرت تبع جابوا لي هذاك اللي يشتغل عنده، جابوا لي كابو، قلت له غادي لابسين، قال كلشي كيضروني عينيا، قال لي اوكي غنجيب لك كابو، بس كي جابوا لي واش لازم تسولي.
حلو. انا بحب السباحة.
يلا
يلا بس خلصيني هيك، بدي ارتاح، بدي ارتاح هيك نفسيا، هيك بدي استرخاء هيك.
بس شوف على فكرة، لا أنا هيك لبيتي خصنا تكون البحر، لبيتي البحر يكون على يتحرك فيك، ولكن لبيتي كيكون فيه، لبيتي كيكون محدود، تيكونوا الناس ماشي بحال البحر تيكون كبير.
اوكي ما في عندكم مفتوحين، بس طلعتوا لا مش مفتوحين، متشددين.
لا شو نقول لك، أنا حسب كل مدينة وكل منطقة، يعني إحنا ما راح نقول مثلا إنه مثلا أنا ما عرفت كيف مرات بزاف نقول مثلا في العراق كركوك مو هي البصرة مو هي كردستان، كل واحد وطريقة تفكيره، كل واحد وتقاليده،
كل محافظة ايه، كل محافظة صح.
أنا المكان اللي المنطقة اللي أنا عايشة فيها مو مدينة كبيرة، مدينة صغيرة يعني الناس تعرف بعض، ناس محافظين.
يعني إذا أقل شيء بتنشر الخبر يعني.
يعرفوك الناس،
عرفت؟
يعرفوك.
يعني
إحنا نعرف بعض ومعروفين، إحنا أولاد المنطقة معروفين.
يعني إذا أنا
يعني مثلا هذاك البايو يضرب البايو والبحر، أوكي روح البحر ما يشوف حد، أكادير بعيدة شوي، وأكادير مليانة ناس وسياح، لكن في منطقتي أنا مستحيل.
يعني في منطقتك لو أنا كنت في النص وعطست الكل بيقول آدم عطس.
لا بس راح تساعد في منطقتي، أنت مبين أنك مؤمن من دون ما تتكلم، أنت براني.
عادي. هلا باي. هلا باي يلا.
لأنه أنا متعودة يعني بالشارع أروح لوحدي، مو متعودة أروح بجنب رجال غريب.
والله عادي، هو حسب النية. إذا ما لو الناس بيفهموا نية الشخص كان سكتوا، بس ما بيعرفوا شو داخل الشخص.
بس مثل ما قلت لك بالبيتين، هذا اللي البيتين كبير ومقسوم بالكوير الصغير، احنا الرجال والاولاد والنسوان،
اوكي
يعني احنا نشوفوهم ويشوفونا نسمعهم.
اوكي يعني انت اعطيني بس النظارة حتى اكون تحت المي واشوفك على راحتي.
شفت الفيديو ذاك النهار، ووحده كانت عامله النظاره وما عرفتش كيفاش وكتبوا في الفيلم، قال لي يا ريتني ما دخلت تحت المي وصورت شي فاسق شوط وشي حك وشي.
شو تصور كمان؟
لا مكتوب في الفيلم ضحك، قال لهم يا ريتني ما دخلت الكاميرا تحت المي، شي طاح له شرطه من المي، شي يحك.
احسن شيء. ايه انا اكثر منك بعرف. صلي كم مدة ما تكلمنا وشفنا بعض، بعرف كان في شوية ظروف وهيك شيء يعني. ايه الله يخليك. بس انا ما يعني اني ناسيكي او هيك شيء، لا. كيف انا كلي بكلمك؟ لا كيف انا كلي بكلمك يعني. انت تعرفي
يعني شوف، هو ضروري كل يوم نشوف بعض، كل يوم نتصل مع بعض، كل شوي نحقق مع بعض، بس المهم انه انا زي بخية مرتاحين مع بعض، مهتمين ببعض،
ايه
هذا هو المهم.
ايه ولا وشو، لا وشو انا حتى البرنامج ماسحه يعني، ما مش هم يعني.
ما عندي اصلا، انا ما يمكن ما عرفتش مسحته، انا عندي اصلا مشكل فين كاين، انا التليفون عندي ما كيعمر.
لا انا مسحته. لا ايه فاهم ايه فاهمك، كيف بقول لك انا مسحته عشان اكون يعني مخلص، فخلاص يعني مش خايف من شو يعني. كل شيء مسكر. بحبك وكيف بفكر فيك.
فالحمد لله أنا مقدرة ظروفك وتقدر ظروفي، يعني هذا الشيء الحمد لله وليس وجدي.
اي طبعا.
على فكرة عن الأسود مع الأبيض سكر عليك.
ايش؟ قلتي؟
الأسود مع الأبيض حلو عليك.
لا.
اللون حلو واحد.
اوكي يعني شيء عادي بسيطة تسلمي. لا بس انت اللون، انا بحب اللون، انا بحب اللون ما بعرف يعني ملابسك الداخلية بديها لون اسود.
أسود أحمر النقوص مفتوح، هذا الألوان المفتوح عادي عادي كل شيء
ايه ايه حلو، بدي اياك تكوني مرتاحة، يعني مش تلبسي شيء ضيق وبسد النفس، لا بدي اياك تكوني مرتاحة.
شوف انت بتكون في النهار خدام وانا خدامة ما نشوف بعض، انت راح نشوف بعض بس يعني ضروري نشيك ونلبس ونتحرش
بس ما يعني بس يعني ما نشوف بعض يعني الاسبوع كله، لا اكيد يومين بنشوف بعض في على راحتنا، او يومين ونص بعد ما نرجع من الشغل. يعني يومين ونص، يعني مثلا اذا بكره انا عندي اجازه اخلص شغل اليوم واشوفك نص اليوم. ايه اي والله اوف.
ماشي قاعد الناس كتخدم مثلا شوف خاصة الخدمة مش بحال انا بالطريق انا اجباري بنت كان مثلا تقدر مثلا شي وظيفة نخدم مثلا من 12 حتى 5 ولا 4 العشية مثلا هذه بالنسبة لي نمشي للدار نهز في البيت نستحم نطبخ، يعني عندي وقت انا نهتم فيه كمان شيء خاص فيا.
ايه صحيح.
يعني انا مصطلح ديالي انه نوصل مثلا قبل كنت ب3 سوايع او ديالك استحم ونظف البيت واطبخ احضر نفسي مثلا، فهمتي انا حابه يعني كل واحد الشغل وقته والبيت وقته.
صحيح هيك. لا انا بدي انسى شيء في حياتي اسمه شغل، بدي ارتاح معك.
اوكي وحتى انا يعني ما ننساش حاجه سميتها والله معك.
اذا بس بشوفك قدام وجهي ترجع لي هيك طاقه، بس ناقص يعني بمسكك حتى بحس فيها. هي حلوه، ابتسامتك كثير حلوه، انا بحبك اكثر منك.
طيب انا سؤال،
ايه
اي ساعه بروح الشغل؟
والله انا بقوم من نومي الساعه 7، يعني بس بروح من الشغل الساعه 8.
اوكي مزيان. كم الوقت بين البيت والشغل؟ انت وين؟
حسب الزحمه، يعني نص ساعه 40 دقيقه هيك شيء.
ما بعيدش بزاف ما بعيدش بزاف.
إيه.
بس انت اللي ما كتفيقش بكري بحاول تفيقك ولكن ما بغيتش.
لا قصدي امس ما وصلت البيت اللي بعد 50 دقيقه من كثر الزحمه.
عادي عادي كتكون مثلا طيب كتمشي ما كتجي حتى الليل اي ساعه كترجع
بالليل؟
اي ساعه ترجع الساعه 6 الساعه 5 الساعه.
لا انا اخلص شغلي 4، يعني اكون في البيت يعني تقريبا قولي 5.
مزيان ما عنديش مشكل يعني في حتى وقت الناس.
يعني مواصلات هيك شيء الزحمه بشوي بدها وقت.
عادي ما عنديش مشكل.
والله الناس ما بشوف لك، الناس هذه الايام ما في عندهم شغل ولا حياه، بس يتصلوا فينا.
تولي عندك سياره تشتري سياره وتقلص.
ليش بشتري سياره؟ مو انت سيارتي، انت سيارتي حبيبتي.
سيارتك بالليل سيارتي بالنهار. انا ركبت بالليل كملي بالنهار.
والله ان شاء الله
لا.
والله ان شاء الله حبيبتي، والله ان شاء الله، والله بصراحه من جد حاب اشتري سياره من جد بصراحه.
ان شاء الله والله ان شاء الله ربي يساعدك ووفقك وتشتري السياره اللي تحلم فيها.
هي المشكله مش في السياره، حتى لو شريتي سياره المشكله الثانيه ما في موقف، ما في بارك يعني. ما في، اي لا ما في. انا ما يعني حتى لو شريت سيارة بقول وين بحط ايروي، بحطها في مخباتي وين بحطها؟ ف... فشوي صعبة.
مكان راح تحطها في بعيد.
والله مش عندكم عند العرب وين ما بتحطيها بتحطيها، ما في إيه، فشوي صعبة يعني حتى لو حد بيبيع لك باركن بيبيع له 70 60 ألف، قول شو هذا باركن؟ شو ذهب هو؟ شوي صعبة. يعني دائما بقول لحالي، أنا دائما بقول لحالي إذا بدي.
تلاقي موقف للسيارة أو مكان للسيارة أو تغير البيت.
والله هو هذا. لا شوفي، أنا يا ريت لو حتى لو ما عندي سيارة بشتري بيت فيه موقف، بس شو بأجره يعني 500 في الشهر، هيك شيء حلوة.
حلوة شوف على حسب، ولكن شوف السيارة حلوة. أنت كل يوم مواصلات، مو دايما تاخذ في مثلا المواصلات للشغل، والله كويس توصل في الوقت. رايح تشتري أغراض، رايح مثلا تغير جو، رايح تجيب غرض من مكان معين، يعني وسيلة تسهل عليك بس لا تحوش.
هذه شوفي، هذه بتكون إذا أنا متزوج، بس لحالي لا مش محتاج الحين.
أكيد أكيد ما كنتش وحدك محتاج.
إيه طبعا، بس في النهاية إيه صح إن ودي أشتري سيارة، صح؟ إن شاء الله بدي أشتري سيارة.
ان شاء الله. انت شوف، انت بس جمع فلوسها وان شاء الله انت ما صرنا حد شوف كل شيء بالباب، كل شيء بالنصيب. السياره بالنصيب، البيت بالنصيب، الزواج بالنصيب. انت ما الله سبحانه وتعالى قرر، تقول الله خلاص انا هذه السياره الفلانيه اللي بغيت صح نشريها. بس انت بس جمع فلوسها وان شاء الله نشريها.
إن شاء الله. ماشي. هي السيارة مش غالية، بس إيه يعني بس إن شاء الله.
ان شاء الله ان شاء الله الحمد لله ان شاء الله نشريها. طيب موسيقى
الكل دائما بقول نفسي الكل غبي بس بيسوق، ما في حد بيعرف يسوق. ما في حد بيعرف. اقول شو هذا يعني؟ شو الناس بتسكر الصبح وهي بتسوق؟ شو هذا؟ آه.
الموسيقى ب 2023.
حلو. انا عندي رخصة، انا حتى عندي رخصة زمان، ما بعرف متى ما سنة. يعني ما في مشكلة.
يعني ما تخوف.
ليه؟ في البداية ايه، بس بعدين تتعودي. يعني في البداية شوي، بس بعدين خلاص تتعودي.
طيب شوف، أنا أدي معك حل. لما تشتري سيارة تفسح لي في الأماكن الفاضية، كأنه بتعلمني. أوكي؟
وين ما في بر هون؟
بس بعد أنا هيك حل مثلا في مساحات فاضية بعد شوي وأعطيني أسوق تعلمني. أوكي؟
هذا لازم.
بالمجان.
اي بس هذا لازم، هذا لازم هيك تعمل شيء يعني وحدة ثنتين في الليل، هيك شيء الكل نايم.
شو بشك بالمجان، بس بعدين بدفع حساب التقسيط عشان تعلمني.
لا تخافي، ترى اسمعي، ترى في بيعلموكي هون بعد، فلا تخافي.
اللي تعلمني
لان كيف علمك انا في الشغل؟
هي مسلمة. هي مسلمة. لا يوم بالأسبوع علمني من واجبك.
شو بعلمك؟ بدي اكلك عن عشاء، اقول لي بروح على المطعم يقول شو بدك؟
يقول ما راح يدفع لك غصب عنك تعلمني. ما
ان شاء الله ما يهمك، المهم اهم شيء تكوني انت معي. اهم شيء انت تكوني معي، هذا اهم شيء عندي من السيارة. ما في صوت بس. انا بدي اسود. لا شوف مو لهالدرجة، شو رايح انا محرم؟ لا مش لهالدرجة بعد. ايه بحب الاسود، يعني ما بس بالسيارة بحب الاسود، بس مش بس ما يعني ملابسي كلها اسود، لا. شوف انا بحب الاسود، بس يعني السيارة أو ملابسك أنت داخلية بيكون أسود هيك حلو سكسي. بدي أعرف. على راحتك حلو. شو بعمل فيها؟ ما بدي إياها، بدي إياك أنت. شو بدي في السيارة؟ عندي سيارة، شو بعمل في سيارتك؟ أنا بدي إياك أنت. بدي اخذك مكان هيك فاضي ما في حد وبنيتك في السياره. السياره هيك السياره هيك فوق وتحت هيك السياره. اللي بيشوف اللي بيشوف من الخلف يقول ليش شو هذا شو ليش بتروح هيك يمين وشمال ليش شو في؟ اكيد صح، اهم شيء الراحه. صحيح اي صحيح معك حق. لا تخافي من هالنوع، انا قلبي لك يعني ممتاز وحلو ودائما انت على راسي فما يهمك من هذا. لا اللي فوق، لا انت مكانك فوق. بس خلاص بحبك واحترمك. لا مو على كيفك، انا هيك حاتي فلا هيك. اوكي فهمتك ما في مشكله. بعرف كثير بحبك. الله يخليك يا ريتي تسلمي والله كثير بحبك. بس حبيت بروح الحمام بغسل يدي شوي بس بشوف شو بدي اكل شيء خفيف يعني. بس يعني ما في شيء. وقت التلفزيون لحالي عادي. سبعة 7 العصر. 7 العصر. ايه بعد 4 ساعات بننام. نعم. ايه الحمد لله تمام. بس وجودك بيكون احسن. ايوه الله يخليك لي تسلمي. وانت تبي نفسك تصبح يا اختي واحلام سعيده. بحبك كثير. صح في الله. لا عادي سامحيني بس شوي كنت تعبان وشوي تخت يعني فايه شوي اعذريني. فكرتك مشغولة كنت خاص البنت شكلها مشغولة خاصة كل المكان. I don't get it. the second it hits, I don't get it, Andrew. But once it hits, believe me, it will. Trust me, Andrew, it's worth it. One post yesterday. I told you they weren't even fun. Not fun. We're not too good. Man.
Just a little more work, and we'll have linked up the whole continent.
Allow me to reestablish our connection with the network.
And we're off. Went crazy. I've lost track of my hand. It's gone.
Are we caught in a surge?
I don't know. There shouldn't be any other currents in our vicinity.
Unidentified object approaching.
Everyone brace for impact. What's wrong?
The rudder's unresponsive.
I think something's dragging us.
The connection to my hand has been severed somehow. Right now, I'm flying blind.
Dorman, do you sense anything?
No, it's not a BT.
Well, something's still pulling us down.
Much deeper, and the ship's hull won't be able to handle the pressure.
Evasive action!
Out of the way, Kitty! It's no good. Can't break free.
Discharge tar ballast. Rapid ascent, now!
Too risky. We have no idea where we're going to surface.
We have no choice. Open blast shields.
If we don't do something, it'll crush us.
Hold it.
Hardly a repatriate, but I'm immortal enough. Damn. When'd you start rolling with such a big crew, Sam? Settle. Settle. Unless you want me to blow her head off. Oh, well. You roll back the clock and that old time fall soaked hide of yours, huh? You know I'm only here to get revenge on you and Sam. Rest of y'all I really have no quarrel with, so, you know, you let me keep the two of them and y'all can fuck off. No? Oh. I want to die together. Except for the fact Sam's a repatriate, so can't really share in your sad fate. But before I pop him, he gets to watch me kill all y'all.
Yes.
Ain't that a funny trick you got?
Robot?
What the fuck? A ghost mech? So he's what? Mecha Higgs?
Sorry to disappoint. But I don't break that easy. So be it. It's gonna be that way. Y'all can all go down with the ship.
What? What the hell is this? It's Robot.
It's all up to you, Sam.
No time to waste. Let's head out, Sam.
Sam, it looks like that thing coiled around the Magellan is some sort of giant ghost mech. You're our only hope of freeing the ship from its grasp. Gear up and get ready to head out. If you can get it to let go and draw it away from us, we should be able to provide fire support. We're counting on you, Sam.
Do I have any weapons anyway? أحبك بوسة ليكم. طيب إذا فاضي أتصل عليكي؟ يلا كيف حالك؟
شو الأخبار؟
كثير أحبك ومشتاقك. تمام. كتاب كثير أنا بحبك أحكي. عندك كتاب كثير بحبك.
بس بسرعة يعني ما صار لنا أسبوع.
والله والله يا حبيبتي هذه مشكلتك أنت، دائما أنت مشغولة عني، فشو بعمل؟
مو مسألة مشغولة، بس هاي الفترة الرجال
لا خلاص ما في مشكلة، بعد بغطي ظروفك، بس أنا بحبك ودائما بفكر فيكي.
تسلم لي.
إيه، وأنا ما بدي حد غيرك بصراحة، كثير كثير بعشقك.
وأنا كمان.
الله يخليكي لي. إيه، فبس حبيت مثلا أسمع صوتك أطمن عليكي، وبس خلاص يعني بس هيك يعني، بس كثير لأن كثير أنا اشتقت لك بصراحة.
إن شاء الله إن شاء الله راح أحكيكم بالليل دائما.
إن شاء الله. إيه، لأن كثير بحبك وطماع فيكي، وبدي قلبك هذا بالصدق تعطيني إياه.
إن شاء الله إن شاء الله.
بحبك، أموت عليك. على راسي، أنت على راسي من فوق، أنت حبيبتي وعشيرة عمري وقريبة من قلبي، أنت عزيزة على نفسي، وما بدي أنحرم منك، وبدي أكون مجنون فيك بكل أنواع الجنون والرومانسية معك. أحبك.
إن شاء الله إن شاء الله إن شاء الله.
طيب متى تكون أنت فاضية يعني نقدر نتكلم فيه يعني؟
بكرة ما عندي شغل، يعني راح أكون فاضي.
أوكي، لأن أنا بكرة بشتغل، بس بخلص الساعة 4 من عندي أنا، يعني بعد الساعة 4 نتكلم على راحتنا، ما في مشكلة.
أوكي أوكي، وأنا كمان نفس يعني فاضي، يعني راح أكون خلص اللي وراي أكون فاضي نحكي كتير.
أحبك يا حبيبتي.
إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله.
وأنا كمان.
أحبك، اهتمي في نفسك. أوكي.
أوكي وأنت كمان.
إن شاء الله تصبح على خير وأحلام سعيدة.
وأنا كمان.
أحبك بوسة من شفايفك. تعرفي لك شيء صح من دون ما تزعلي يا حبيبتي؟ أقول لك شيء من دون ما تزعلي، أنا بصراحة كل ما بفكر فيكي كل ما كنت صرت مجنون، وكثير سخنت بصراحة، كثير بعشقك. إيه بصراحة يعني. أحبك. أموت عليك. طيب خلاص حبيبتي، ما أحب أزعجك معي أكثر، خلاص بكرة إن شاء الله نتكلم أكثر.
أوكي إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله.
تصبح على خير.
يمكن أكثر، بحبك. كل مكالمات لحد الحين ما لي علاقة بالإفراد. Nothing to do with إفراد. Nothing to do. أقول روح مو فاضي لك أنت.
Sam, the Magellan is a sitting duck right now. Head out and engage the enemy so we can get some breathing room here.
Leave him alone. Opening fire now. Engaging. Are you okay, Sam? Hold on, I've got your back.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Great job, Sam. The only reason we're still alive is because you were here to save us. Come back to the ship. You've earned yourself a rest.
Problema.
Good morning, Sam. I understand that your room didn't suffer any major damage. Unfortunately, the rest of the DHV Magellan wasn't so lucky. The ship is unable to travel in its current state, but Tarman's doing his best to get us back in action. I'm about to leave to pick up some supplies for repairs. When you're ready to head out, I suggest you head to the bridge and get Tarman to brief you on the situation. Afterwards, check the ship's delivery terminal to find out which part of the continent you'll need to link up next. The show must go on, after all.
That's it. Everything's okay.
The entire crew is working hard to get the ship in working order. So let's follow their lead and do what we have to do.
So, how's everything looking?
We'll be able to repair the plating and the propulsion system using chiral printed parts. Fragile's team will pick up any additional materials that are necessary. The nav console I use to read the tar currents isn't broken. I just need a little more time to restore the connection with my hand. Won't be much longer now.
Tarman.
He came to visit me in my room.
Thank you. Oh, I see you're holding hands now, eh? Hands allow us to connect. Form bonds.
You think you'll ever find your missing hand?
Now that's a bond I doubt will ever be broken.
Looks like we're good to go.
We'll see you later.
Stay safe out there.
Are you excited to head out? So excited. She's here.
Oh, there's Fragile.
Okay. Let's get going.
Hey, be safe out there.
Thank you.
What if you run into trouble on the way?
We'll be fine. Remember, you're talking to the former head of Fragile Express.
You two be all right?
We all have dooms. No need to worry about us.
And we're tougher than you, too.
Right. So watch yourself out there.
Take care of each other.
Sam, although everyone's hard at work repairing the DHV Magellan, it will unfortunately be some time before we can travel again. Nevertheless, putting our plans on hold is out of the question. We must continue to press on. Extending the chiral network remains our priority. Your next objective is to link up South Fort Knot, though you'll need to get another site online before that will be possible. And unlike before, the DHV Magellan will be unable to advance to your position after you've expanded coverage. Now, during this period, you'll need to operate without our support. Fragile, Rainy, and Tomorrow are gone procuring materials for repairs. And Tarman has his hands full tending to the ship. He'd also like to improve the ship's arsenal, as a precautionary measure. And bringing South Fort Knot into the chiral network will be necessary to do that. I say this to reassure you that the whole team is committed to getting the ship back up and running, and that we mean to join you as soon as we can. It's just gonna take us a little while, that's all. For now, head to the Phantom Smith's shelter and put him on the grid. The associated main order can be accessed via this delivery terminal.
Hook that one.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Gotcha. Enough already.
You're mine.
Wowzer!
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
mine.
Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Hope.
Hook that one.
Hey. Good morning. Hey.
Almost there.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility ground.
Hey, thanks. Risking your life to cross snowy mountains is a lot to ask of any. And rubbing shoulders with BTs to recover someone else's stuff. That's going above and beyond. You're one hell of a guy. Seriously. This cargo is damn near perfect to my eye. That's quite a feat. Good job finding this. Honestly, I'd already written it off as lost. There's no denying your incredible skill. I'd like you to put this shelter on the chiral net.
Now displaying your current order grade.
And now I'm finally online. Accordingly, I was able to analyze the cargo you just dropped off. Seems it was developed with the aid of an unknown technology, which I've taken to calling ghost tech. From what I can tell, it reacts to chiral radiation on a specific wavelength. The reason I mention it is because the chiral shock cannon data I shared with you is the product of research that leverages this principle. The chiral radiation it generates can pass through objects without destroying them. Practically speaking, this means you can incapacitate enemies hiding behind walls and such. It should also deal damage to BTs and mechs as well. It's pretty powerful as far as ranged weapons go. You can't use it without anchoring it to the ground first, though. Makes a lot of noise, too. Gotta think before you fire. You know, even I've heard stories about Higgs and his plans. So if the chiral shock cannon helps you stop him, that'll make my day. And if you can deliver my research data to South Fort Knot, you should be able to get some new and improved tech to help you out. There's a lot of other folks on this mountain doing specialized research. If you bring them onto the chiral network too, I'm sure they'll hook you up with all kinds of goodies. Well, I'm familiar with the tar therapist, at least. He's researching potential applications of the stuff as a healing agent. While his specialty is medicine, he's also well-versed in various tar phenomena. If all that sounds interesting, it might be worth seeking him out. However, it doesn't seem like he's posted any urgent orders recently. So I'd say your best bet is to find cargo that didn't make it to him and try to deliver it to his shelter yourself. It's entirely possible he might be able to offer you things neither one of us can possibly imagine. I came here with the advance expedition, actually. Tagged along with this one researcher. I guess you could say we were like mentor and student. Can't go anywhere without tripping over stranded cargo in these parts, you see. The stuff we found was like nothing we'd ever seen before. Invaluable materials for our scientific pursuits. So, when my mentor was about to leave for South Fort Knot, I realized that I wanted to stay put. I thought that if I got this place on the chiral network, I'd be able to share future discoveries made here much more easily. Moving forward, I expect that my efficiency will increase substantially, allowing me to be of greater use to you and others. It fires a focused bolt of chiral radiation generated on a very specific wavelength. Packs a powerful punch, and is perfect for incapacitating distant enemies. It's also great against mechs. Even the ones with thick armor should take significant damage from it. Hell, this spectrum of chiral radiation is also proven to be effective against BTs. Its size does make it a touch unwieldy, but it's simply one of the most devastating ranged weapons there is. If you can get South Fort Knot onto the chiral network, I should be able to share the data for this invaluable technology with them. They've got some quality facilities of their own, you know. Bet they could use them to make you something even more impressive. Thanks again. You've been a big help. Definitely couldn't have managed this on my own. I'm still concerned about the armed survivalists to the south of here, not to mention Higgs and his future plans. So I'll be rooting for you to keep on doing what you can to make things better for us all. I don't know if I can come up with anything else to help with that, but I'm willing to give it a try. Your support would be appreciated too. Anyway, I'm prepping some cargo I'd like taken to South Fort Knot. You're headed that way, right? Be warned that this cargo can explode if handled improperly, and should be considered extremely dangerous. So if and when you take this main order, handle it with the utmost care. Good luck with everything. I'll see you around.
Sam, apologies for the sudden call. Once again, I'm contacting you via our dedicated private line. No one else will be able to listen in on our conversation. I'll get to the point. Has Charlie ever behaved in a manner you felt was suspicious? I ask because his credibility, as routinely calculated by APAS, appears to have dropped sharply. Despite attempting to confirm his credentials via the UCA's National ID Registry, it does not appear anyone has ever actually met the man. It may well be the case that he does not even exist. A ghost, so to speak. I can only hope that my suspicions are unfounded. For now, Sam, proceed to South Fort Knot and put it on the chiral network as planned. It is imperative that we improve the DHV Magellan's capabilities to better contend with Higgs and his forces. And the sooner we connect all of Australia to the network, the better. When you are ready to proceed, you can pick up your next main order from the delivery terminal at this facility.
Unable to obtain additional data from the DHV Magellan. Updating information with data from within chiral network coverage only.
Definitely not alone. Next. Hook that one up.
delivery I was expecting you to bring to my door. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough, thanks to you. Let's both continue to give it our all. Go ahead and connect your Cupid.
Now displaying your current order grade.
On the network at last, eh? I've been waiting for this moment for so very long. This should enable me to increase the pace of my research into new defensive solutions. As for the cargo you brought me, it's the culmination of the Phantom Smith's recent efforts. I applied a few finishing touches, and voila! I can now share with you the data for a chiral cannon. It is a devastatingly powerful weapon that can be mounted onto pickup off-roaders. You'll find it deals unparalleled damage to BTs as well as ghost mechs. Which might come in handy, since it's not just armed survivalists that have been sighted recently. It's ghost mechs too. It's hard to say, but Higgs might be up to something. So that's all the more reason to have weapons suited to dealing with his minions. Ideally, this cannon would only be effective against BTs and mechs. Unfortunately, though, such firepower is more than enough to kill any human outright, so please use it wisely. In addition, I'm happy to share some new pickup off-roader tires that will significantly improve its traction. You can swap them in and out as you like when customizing your vehicles. I highly recommend using these if you're planning to tackle a snow-covered mountain. It fires chiral particles at an extremely high velocity. Its considerable size makes it impractical to carry, so we've designed it to be mounted on pickup off-roaders instead. Whilst it needs a moment to charge before it can be fired, it boasts tremendous stopping power. And it will automatically track hostile targets, allowing you to engage with ease whilst driving. Giant BTs and ghost mechs are tougher than ever these days. It's truly unfortunate, but we have no choice but to rely on weapons of this caliber. A necessary escalation to combat Higgs and his forces. But I must also reiterate that due to the destructive potential of this cannon, it should never be used where humans may be harmed.
All due respect, how old are you? I never forget. Shut the fuck up, buddy. Hey, buddy. Never come back. I never come back after.
In the wake of the Death Stranding, we've been witness to all manner of new and unknown phenomena. The research team to which I belong has worked to classify said phenomena, that we might determine which can be leveraged for practical applications. The Phantom Smith is also one of our number. The two of us shared a mentor, as it happens. The man responsible for developing the navigational systems of the DHV Magellan. His influence is largely why I study vehicles and related tech.
We don't yet know why ghost mechs are able to operate outside of chiral network coverage, but we do have a working theory. And if the underlying principles of this theory prove true, we can take advantage of them. Fortunately, the cargo you've brought may well hold the answers to many outstanding questions. I strongly suspect we'll make rapid progress in the days to come, meaning you can look forward to even more new and exciting creations.
You know what, man? I'm down with it. What's up?
Thank you again for your help. I'll be sure to continue my research into ghost technology in the days ahead. I intend to look into ways of ensuring we have greater freedom of movement with our vehicles, even in dangerous areas. Any assistance you can provide would be greatly appreciated. Oh, before you go, I have a parting gift for you. A gift I was instructed to give you by my mentor. This cargo will allow you to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. Per Tarman's request, I believe. I'll need some time to prepare it for transport, though. In the meantime, please avail yourself of the private room here. I'll be sure to post the order by the time you wake up. So, go on and have a good nap.
Sam, it's me. Our enemies have grown bolder and more aggressive, but I see you were all able to fend them off in the end. Chiral network coverage now stands in excess of 85% across Australia. We are already seeing indications of plate gate formation in the near future as well. Just a bit more, Sam. I know you and your comrades will finish what we've started, and to prepare for what's to come. I encourage you to rest in your private room. Be advised, Sam, that I've switched this call to private mode. We need to talk about Charlie. I reviewed the contract between APAC and Drawbridge and followed the money. By doing so, I was able to confirm that funding for Drawbridge was provided by none other than Bridges. Though they used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions, Bridget is undoubtedly the source of your patron's funds. In other words, Drawbridge cannot be considered as an independent civilian organization. Should these details come to light, your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the chiral network could be misconstrued as an expansionist effort. When I tasked Drawbridge with these missions, it was under the assumption that it was a non-government operation. But I, APAC, and you yourselves may have all been deceived. I will continue to pursue this investigation for now. Take this time to rest and recover in your private room.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Just like old times.
Where are we?
This place does wonders for my mood. The repairs to the DHV Magellan are still ongoing, so I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only 1. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent. This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
You know, my fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs, you see. Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it. If you can find the time, you should come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
Oh, a warm bath does sound good.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
Do you read me, Sam? This is Tarman. I've relocated my handle mast out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship. But that won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knott is home to an exceptional researcher. It so happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel, and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak. Just a few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knott delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
Nothing like a warm shower after a hard day's labor. Am I right, Sam? Did you notice, Sam? You have a new pair of glasses. I'm not sure who left them here, but I'd say they belong to you now. Pierre Southern of South Fort Knott, was it? To think his mentor was instrumental to the development of the DHV Magellan's propulsion systems. One could go so far as to say that he's one of our vessel's many fathers. Was that tasty, Sam?
You're the father.
Hello, Sam. Feeling rested and refreshed? I finished preparing your next delivery for you. the equipment to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. You'll find it utilizes cutting-edge technology, the fruits of our recent research. Oh, and my mentor also asked that you deliver a hearty good day to Tarman. Anyway, take on the main order and pick up the cargo.
Sam, you'll forgive me for using our private line again. I did a deep dive into the DHV Magellan's provenance. While it is indeed a civilian vessel that has been retrofitted for this mission, the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget's own accounts, just like the funding for Drawbridge itself. It would be fair to say that this would make it a government vessel, in effect. Charlie was involved in all of the relevant transactions as well. This only increases the likelihood that Charlie has connections to the UCA. Of course, it now seems likely that Charlie does not exist. In which case, these actions may have actually been the work of APAC. If everything, including the extension of network infrastructure, was simply a pretext for territorial expansion, then it's plain our company has made a grave error. Further investigation is warranted, but that will require a little more time, as will the DHV Magellan's repairs, for that matter. This is a delicate situation that requires caution, and we cannot afford to ignore the threat that Higgs poses either. As such, your best course of action is to continue to undertake main orders and prioritize linking up the remainder of the continent. As always, I will contact you if and when I learn more. Don't let us down, Sam.
Order accepted. Thank you.
away on the beach, so I've taken the liberty of borrowing his ha again in his absence. I've also been making use of my own time on the beach to scour the UCA database for answers about BB00. As I told you before, it's much easier to get around their security from here. We previously thought that BB00 was placed into storage and reclassified as BB28, and that this was done by Bridges to conceal the existence of the Court-Bridge baby program from the public. However, it turns out that information was falsified, and now we know what really happened. Bridges intended to decommission and dispose of BB00, but someone intervened behind the scenes. They ensured that BB00 was spared and sent to a storage facility where it received the BB28 serial number. Per the official records, however, BB00 was decommissioned, and Bridges had no reason to believe otherwise. So, who do you think was behind this deception? Well, I determined which account was used to manipulate the BB records. It was registered to a Bridges member with the highest level access permissions. As you may have guessed, Sam, it was the leader of the first expedition, Amelie. And she did it all just to protect Lou.
It was Amelie. I can't believe she went to such lengths. It was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
persuaded now, behave. I'm waiting for you to be later. Wait, wait.
Give me a break. Okay, just a bit further now. Hook that one.
Welcome back, Sam. I see you come bearing gifts. Just give me a moment to check your cargo. Truth, Sam. This cargo's in flawless condition. You're in a class of your own. here's a little something for you. We'll prep the main cannon for immediate use, and look into making improvements to the other armaments as well. It won't be long now till the DHV Magellan is fully operational. Fragile and the others should be back soon too. Anyway, I'd better hurry up and see to the remaining repairs. Thanks again, Sam.
Sam, your next objective will also be your last. Terminal Fort Knott. To put them on the grid, you'll first need to link up the Southern Environmental Observatory. It's safe to assume that this final step will be the most challenging yet. For now, you should rest in the private room to ensure you're well prepared for what's to come.
While you were resting, Fragile and the others made it back to the ship safe and sound. They were able to procure all the materials we needed without any issue. Tarman has just finished installing our new main cannon. He said it will be some time before it's fully operational, though. Even so, the DHV Magellan has been restored, thanks to our combined efforts. Now, it's time for us to do what we can, and to finish what we've started. Ready to head up? I sure am. I was born ready.